Hey everyone, I want to give a shout out to, to someone that was just very, very important in my life, and that's my dad. That's a picture I took of him years ago. I don't even know the date, but I had a Toyota, I think Tercel. It was a tiny little car, and he was peeking in the window, so I took a picture of him or whatever. So, I want to talk about how very fortunate I am to have been raised by this individual. I think the best thing about my dad was he was authentically himself. He didn't worry about what other people thought of him. He just didn't. He was very, very smart, and he was a jokester. He was always telling jokes and always BSing, no matter what. I'd call him and say, I have 5 girls running around my apartment. I'd be like, yeah, whatever. Maybe on the TV, but that's about it. Um, my dad was generous to a fault. He always carried cash with him, so if someone needed something, he'd give people money and this and that, and sometimes us money, and sometimes other. He was very generous. He always was. Um, he was the first person I called if something happened. The best advice he gave me, he said, "Lori, don't worry, everything will be okay." The things we had in common, I guess, I didn't realize maybe until after he passed, but before he passed away, as a little girl, I'd go fishing with him. It was our time. And he'd say, "You want to go fishing tomorrow? We're going to go to Okachi and Pewaukee and this and that." And it didn't matter what time we had to wake up. I was up and we were going. My dad was an excellent provider. He I call him silent but deadly. Just kidding. He was very quiet. When we were young, because in his family they had struggles, and so I think he wasn't really sure how to parent us little girls because there was 4 of us. Can you imagine? And so he we got closer as I got older. As I became an adult, we became best friends, and so he just was really, really, really special, very intelligent, very funny, very. Uh, everyone liked, everyone loved my dad. Even after my parents got divorced, I think I was around 12, 13. My dad was always invited to the party. my 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 maternal grandparents always invited my dad over. They loved my dad. Everywhere you go, my dad knew people. He was a firefighter, so he knew people. But what's so interesting about him is when we were together and towards, when he was still living in Wisconsin, I would drive normally everywhere. And so when I would talk with him, he would turn in his seat to face me. And it meant the world. It meant that the person, you knew you were being listened to and heard. It really is amazing. Although it's been since 2009, 16 years now. There's not a day goes by that I can't say that there's um, a hole in my heart that's been filled over time. I was married within the past couple of years, and I think, gosh, oh, my dad and my husband would have loved one another. We live fairly close to a lake, and so take the boat out and cruise around, and I think, oh, my dad would really have really loved this. He probably would have moved in and never left. Just kidding. Um, but I am blessed. Him and I are so very similar because both very intelligent. We're both funny. We're both kind. People like us. We're good enough, smart enough, and doggone it, people liked us. So I think when you lose someone very close to you, it's hard to say was. My dad was, or my sister was, or my cousin was, or my friend was, whoever you're close to. It's really tough. So anyways, I know that people that passed before you still reside in your heart. And so I have felt his presence just the way it is, but just want to say how very fortunate I was. So anyways, that's all there is to it. Merry Christmas, Dad, up in heaven. I hope you're enjoying your time with grandma and all of our other family members and friends who have joined you. So anyways, that's all I've got. I'll be back.